into an interview with Grandiose Code. The Grandiose Code is in the building right now. You guys want to say what's up?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yeah,
Well, I'm Mexican people.
So, bilingual and all that. Okay, so a lot of people had questions for this group right here. And it's kind of hard to drop that in a few little questions because it's like a 10, 15-minute interview. So it's hard to do that, but we're going to try to sum it up because I guess a lot of people are not confused, but they're very curious about how you guys do things, which is pretty funny. Why do you think that would be?
We work spontaneously
Okay.
in everything we do, so nothing we do is really planned out too far ahead. So when we do something, it's pretty much just like that spur of the moment, like how we feel at that exact moment type stuff. So.
And another thing is, I think that because we're not like a regular clothesline, people like we've been called like boy bands before because like parties that we do like
we've been
crazy.
called rappers without the rap.
Yeah, pretty much the boy
that's
band. So it's like the way we work, the way we do things are different from other clothing lines, other brands that you know that are successful right now. We're taking our own.
We try to
direction,
attach
basically.
our face to the brand more.
But just
Right.
about Grandiose is just like what it is, and then like the grand life. That's just the whole line is all like we try to we live that life actually. So
The grand life.
yeah,
The grand
and
life.
So grandiose is what? Just a made-up word? Is it
No,
in
it's
Spanish?
actually-
no, yeah,
What is
it's
it?
an actual word. It's like you know, if you have like the bar that people said, grandiose is just going above and beyond that. So, what a normal person's
Oh.
life is supposed to be,
It's
that's not what we want to do. We don't
perfect
want to be
example.
content. So
a perfect example of that
Nice.
is like how Kanye West conducts himself. He's like arrogant to the point where he's almost an a-hole.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Almost.
Almost.
That's an interesting concept.
Well, I mean, he is, but you know what I mean. But there's
I
nothing.
like him.
There's nothing you really.
I like him
I
too,
like him.
but
There's nothing you really can do about it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? He backs up everything he
he
does.
does. He backs it
right.
up, and he
So like a Michael Jordan.
yeah.
Yeah.
He was cocky, but you know
He'll
he
talk
would
mess to
close
you,
his
and
eyes
then
and
he'll
he'd
jay
shoot,
you.
but
Yeah,
he'd
but-
make it.
He'll
Yeah.
jay you.
So you couldn't be like, don't close your
Yeah.
eyes.
So the grandiose is pretty much excessively grand. It's just taking
Mhm.
everything a step above.
So has anybody ever told y'all kind of in a sense, don't close your eyes when you shoot? Has anybody
Pretty much,
kind of,
Yeah.
okay, so
I think
people
that's-
have told you before, don't be so grand.
Yeah. And like they told us don't sell our t-shirts for that much, and they sell.
Okay. But
So
like,
that's closing our eyes and shooting.
right, but like I said, off air,
But you
like
wasn't
you
with me
guys,
when I was shooting in the gym. Do what I want.
but like I said, like off air, you guys is clothes so like in a snap, like it's
Yeah.
almost like genies sew you guys' stuff or something. I don't know. I don't know. So what's the clue? What's the hint? How do you guys sell that quick?
Just hype everything up. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
And
Just hype.
I think it's just
Do you want to turn the mic kind of towards
not
you,
working.
not to the air?
We got
Hey.
15 minutes, man.
There we
Take
go.
our valuable time.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Sorry,
But not just hyping everything up. We live in a city where everything that is flashy prevails over everything that's not. You know what I mean?
that's
Like,
true.
so if you don't make it flashy or excessively grand, it's just gonna get overlooked. So that's why we partake to how we try to sell our stuff.
That's
we try to
very
throw an
true.
event behind it, a party, a club, open bar, kegs,
Mhm.
females, just everything that would draw somebody to
Other
that.
people, right?
Yeah, and
Females is a good one.
It is.
Yeah, so we try to attract.
I hear that word.
We try to throw a bunch of stuff together that will attract everybody to one spot, and try to just do work there, and it usually works. You know what I mean?
Right.
So-
And you guys are very in tune with your brand, and you kind of brand yourself. I mean, even with the new tats that you guys
Mhm.
got
On the hand.
on the hand. And it's like one of those things that, yeah, I'm getting a call.
Is that
I'm
Will?
on the air.
Who
Yeah,
is
it's actually,
You want to explain to
it's
everybody
a
who
real
Will is?
call. No, it's not Will, it's Wolf.
Oh, Wolf.
Hey, Wolf, I'm on the air. Talk to you later.
Bye, Wolf.
Okay, bye.
I will.
He said, "Oh my bad." But anyways, so you guys really make your brand yourself. Is
Well,
that
it
one
is.
of the
I mean, it's us. Like this is who we are. It's four of us. Nick's not here right now,
right?
but there's four of us, and we take it personally. We all have different fashions. We came from different places, different cultures. Put it together. We've been friends for a long time, and we make this is our brand. Like when
These
we
are-
did it,
We're
like I
considered
said,
brothers.
yeah. And even in life in general, you are your own brand. You should
Right,
carry
branding
yourself in a certain manner
Yeah.
and brand yourself, and you're supposed
So
to.
that obviously works for you guys.
Yeah.
That's something. Like I said, Grandiose is one of the biggest like brands ever created by our peers type
Yeah.
of thing.
That's,
And
that's
appreciate
amazing to hear.
it.
Thank you.
right, and one of the things that I could say that brands really need is that font. I feel like you guys have a font that kind of branded you differently than other people.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like Yves Saint Laurent has their simple font, but you know that's Yves Saint Laurent,
Right.
Louis Vuitton. Grandiose has their font. What are the fonts that you guys kind of use? Is one of the major questions everybody asks.
Oh, we can't get away
We
from
can't.
it. Come on, man.
Okay.
Come on, man.
No comment.
Okay.
No
No,
comment.
it
I
took
can't
us
teach
a
everybody
while
how to fish.
to go through.
I can't teach you how to
I can sell you the fish, but I can't teach you.
Okay, that's hilarious. So, but like you were about to say, it took you guys a while to pick the font?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
we actually
man.
we started a long time ago. We
We
had a bunch of different
I have
designs.
a book this
and-
thick of like fonts that we had.
Oh, wow.
It's just like, we started in 2009, and like our first official release was August 2010.
I was
And-
going to definitely ask you that.
And
so I'm glad you said
that came with, you know what I mean, trial and error, because in the beginning, I didn't even know how to do anything with the t-shirt. This is all self-taught
Yeah.
from everything that we do.
Mm.
And we used to sell shirts for $5. You know what I mean?
Now, what's the prices? For
Depends on
everybody
what
that
it is. If
doesn't
it's
know.
limited edition, it's $35. If it's just a regular one, it's like $28 to $25.
It's not too crazy.
Nothing too crazy, but
Yeah.
Not
you know
too
what I mean?
crazy.
The price isn't that grandiose. So nowhere.
yeah, it just comes from trial and error and what people are drawn to. And we tried to get away from our regular Grands logo,
Mhm.
but people continuously asked for that,
Yeah.
and that's what we just decided to do.
Yeah. And
Because
it's,
we used to try to do over the top stuff that you actually had to read the T-shirt
yeah.
Right.
to get the sense of it, and we just
We
realized
had to-
that's simple sales.
I had to dumb it down, just like people would do with the lyrics. It's crazy nowadays, but fashion and music is kind of resemble each other. We had to dumb it down because a lot of our designs, we put a lot of effort, a lot of work into it, and we put it out. Oh, that didn't sell that good, but you take this plain logo that has Grands on it or the Grandiose.
Yeah.
They just want they just want the name now.
Like
So it's
how
not about like designs or extra stuff. They
Right,
kinda
it's
how,
definitely the name.
gotta dumb it
right.
down.
Gucci and Louis Vuitton, like when
Yeah.
you see that, you know what it is, like you said. So
Right,
I guess that's what they wanted. So we
right.
gave it to them.
So that was my question I asked Kara, but I kind of want to ask you guys: do you make for yourself, or do you make for the people? Like I was saying, City Heart kind of made P-Rig started his stuff because he wanted to buy his own stuff. You know what I mean? Which is probably why I would do a clothing line if I ever started one. But do you guys do it for other people, or did you guys start and say, "Hey, let's make some T-shirts"?
No, we
Yeah.
we started off doing shoes. Like we had the Grandiose, so it was an online consignment shoe store, like a lot of like customs, like
And a blog.
a blog. It was like player exclusives you couldn't find on the streets. And
Right.
you explain this part because that was your
Yeah.
that was your
That's
thing.
like
That
where the
was
whole
his
name came.
expertise.
Oh, was it? Yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, I mean, I pointed there because he's here, but I mean, your expertise, right?
Yeah, that's where like literally I used to go for like years without a job, just like reselling PEs and sample shoes straight from Nike, and you know averaging $1,000 shoes left and right. So that's where the name Grandiose came from, because it was just, you know, it wasn't just regular stuff that you could find anywhere, and we all were just living life, and we just talked about it, and we're like, you know, let's just do a trial shirt.
I
See what
think
happens.
ultimately the
Wow.
ultimate goal in the beginning was to not work for anybody else. So it kind of was
Yeah.
to do it for ourselves,
Yeah,
but at the same
definitely.
time, we grew up in an era where it wasn't cool to be from Vegas. You know what I mean? Like
Right.
I'm born in Vegas, born and raised in Vegas, and they've been here majority of their life. And if somebody came out with a T-shirt or even a rap CD in high school, I never listened to it. And now it's starting to grow, and I think we wanted to be a part of the culture
Yeah.
and give kids who are younger than us something to wear and be proud of from Vegas.
You know what? I'm glad that you said that because a lot of people that come on the show, they kind of act like Vegas is the wave.
Nah,
Vegas is
And
very
it
corny.
never was like that. Like
Very.
we when we grew up too, it was like it was all about Cali or New York.
Yeah, we got everything late.
Yeah, it was nothing about Vegas that was hype, the wave,
Hell no.
anything, cursing, anything tight.
They took up a hockey stick.
Anything tight wasn't in Vegas, and I think that like with the brands like you guys and you know, even our basketball team at UNLV and different
Yeah.
things that have really made Vegas like somewhere to be, and it's kind of
Yeah.
that's one of the
And
reasons
the,
why
thing,
we
and
wanted
the
to
cool
do a
thing,
BossTalk.
it's not even at its peak yet. It's like we build a lot of culture
Right.
here with the streets. You got like the monthly things they got going. It's like building a lot of culture, and it's getting to
Right.
that point. It's not even peaked yet. Like Vegas is still untapped and still gonna blow up. We're doing our thing, but we're not where we want to be at.
Right.
I mean, I say it's just crazy how much that can happen and will happen
So where
so-
do you guys want to be?
worldwide.
I
Like
want to take over the world.
yeah, really real talk.
Right, world domination. I tell
Real
you
talk.
that all the
I
time.
want it to be a lifestyle, and people are like, you have like they associate with that brand. This I wear that because this is what I do for a living. Like
Yeah.
Right.
But ultimately, you want to take over the world.
yeah, like real talk. You
Dead
get
serious.
like people
Dead
think you're crazy when you
serious,
say that, but like when I talk to people like one on one, I'm at the bar, I'm at the club, I'm talking to you one on one. They think I'm crazy. I'm like, no, I'm not. You're crazy. Expand your
Not
horizons.
to think that. Right.
Like you gotta want it and believe it.
right.
And
brainwash.
It's not just a clothesline to us. This is our lives.
Brainwash.
Like, you got to.
He's like doing a pinky and the brain logic. Okay, that's cool though.
Got
I
to.
rock with that. I'm a big dreamer too, as well.
It's gotta be.
So if you had to pick any celebrity to rock your brand for a year, who would it be?
Off top, just
Yeah, off top. Everything's off top.
I'm gonna say Kanye because he's just overly over
I
the
think
top. He's
Kanye
great,
is
you know
like
what I'm
that. If Kanye wears it, no matter what it is dope.
Yeah.
It ain't even gotta be for a year.
Nah,
Right.
If he just wears it one picture, I think I'll be the most
Fall
ignorant.
out, right?
I'll be the most ignorant person ever, and nobody can tell me anything ever again.
Right.
Like they can't.
Have you
Right
guys
now.
tried to get your brands out to like celebrities?
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
We talked to a few different people. I talked to Wale's people, but it's just.
I love Wale.
we don't want to force. That's how we start at the beginning. We don't want to force ourselves onto anybody.
Yeah.
So if it just happens, it happens.
Yeah,
we have
exactly.
enough faith in ourselves that it's gonna happen
Yeah.
regardless.
Mhm.
It's just gonna take time. But I don't want to force myself onto anybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of girls, their questions were mainly personal, and I don't really do personal questions on the show. However, one of the questions that they had too was if you guys have a girls line or are going to start one.
We tried to have a girls line, and I said this before.
And it
but
was like,
it's just like it was very just for one specific type of female. You
And
know
what was
the
that
clothes
female?
were- the clothes
What
were
was that
different.
female, Nate?
The clothes,
I
not like
wanna know.
I'm just saying like a certain, you know what I mean, body type of girls, but
Right.
they kind of like got
And
mad
what
about it.
is that body type?
Petite,
Strippers.
and you know, girls like to show off their stomach and stuff
Oh,
like that. You know,
yeah,
stuff
that
like
would
we guys
definitely
want to
be
see
one.
girls in. You know what I mean? So we're gonna try it again in this.
For girls to get into than guys? Just naturally?
Yeah, I think it's harder for girls to get into it because if you're making a girls line, if you look at it, girls don't really like wear big logos, stuff like that. They wear usually like plain tank tops and Forever 21 stuff like
Spandex
that.
pants,
Spandex, which is a great thing.
Spandex all day.
Whoever created spandex, I thank you. But they either wear high end fashion like Gucci or Louis Vuitton, or they're just in their plain clothes. Really,
And they got it's so
Right.
many, so much
Not
to
so
pick and
flash.
choose from them. They got it made. It's
they
easy
can
for
shop at
females to
Target
shop,
and
yeah.
wear something dope.
And you wouldn't even
Target.
know. Just look good, like.
You know what I mean?
Right. We can kind of create something out of nothing.
Yeah,
Exactly.
In a sense. And so how does Grandiose do that? Like your shirt has the different pocket on it. I personally like that style. I think it's cool. It like attracts you to that pocket. Is that something that you guys try to do like with your brand? You try to make something out of nothing in a sense? Because a t-shirt is a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
But
yeah.
what makes a t-shirt is like the logo, the font, the pattern. So it's like, is that what you guys are all about?
We just, like I said, we just see something and we just run with it, and we're so spontaneous off of each other, and we just bounce ideas off each other, and something happens so fast that it just happens.
And like more of now, like people just want the name now, but you're gonna ride that cool wave for so long. So we're gonna keep reinventing ourselves and doing different things and trying different things because pretty much the music and fashion, everything's reinvented. It's nobody's doing nothing
That's true.
original no more. It's already reinvented. Take it from the 80s or the 70s, whatever. You reinvent it. So we're just gonna keep digging into the past and recycling stuff and reinventing it because that's what it's all about. I mean, you come up with something new, but if people are not on that same page, they look like you crazy. Like
Right. This
that's
isn't
why.
tight. Right.
Yeah, until you see like a Kanye wear or something like that. So
Right.
I
And
mean,
it's all about who wears it.
exactly.
And different
It's all
things
about
like that.
all of that. Yeah. So it's like we're gonna do what we want, but keep reinventing stuff and just keep being who we are.
Right.
And people respect that, and hopefully they keep respecting that. So.
Right. So being who you are and being so close, it's kind of like you guys mix business and pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. So is there ever a time that you guys actually sit down and you're all business, or it's just, hey, I'm
Never.
watching.
It
No,
never
we-
works.
It's
It never works.
like we
literally.
have business meetings in the car.
Yeah.
I mean, it works
When
out.
we're drunk,
Yeah.
like we
Those are
went out
the
to
best.
LA
Those are the
for
best
a
ones.
grand
Best
opening.
Those are the best. The
We
drunk
made
ones.
we made major business decisions. It was like 10 in the morning. We were drunk.
Yeah.
And like it
Not
actually
sleeping.
worked.
10 in the
Just
morning,
yeah,
drunk.
up, no, up from the
It was
night
up
before.
from the night
Like-
before. Like we
Oh,
partied
okay.
for 24 hours.
Like he was saying though, like we can't sit down. Like we're like, all right, we have to do this. We have to say we have to create something, or we have to make a decision. We can't sit down and like try
Right.
and plan that. It never works for us. We'll sit there, look at each other for like 10 minutes. Like, all right, well, who wants to get something to eat now?
I think I think that's the reason why we started the clothing line is because you can't tell me to sit in a cubicle and work all day because I'll go crazy. So I think if by us sitting down and trying to have a meeting, we're going back to that. So I think us being free is what creates our minds and have our mindset be so grandiose.
Don't get it
and stuff
twisted.
like
We
that.
are very business oriented. Like we handle our business,
Oh, of
obviously.
course.
So, but we do it our way.
Yeah, that's
So-
the whole
Right.
point.
And it works for you guys. Is it profitable? work
It's
for you
getting
guys?
there.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
The more accounts you get, obviously, but it's getting there. We got a lot of attention, a lot of buzz going right now. So now, like these next up, we got more parties coming up, some more summer releases coming up.
Oh,
We got a
definitely.
couple of stores interested, you know, different states and stuff. So we're just gonna work on that now and try to get it out there. So.
All right. Well, it all sounds really good. I'm glad that you guys came on the show.
Anytime.
We really wanted to hear. Hey, and we'll get you on another time. Like
Yeah.
if you want to drop something and you want that release, definitely hit me up. But you know, we try to get you guys on the show because you are very big in Vegas right now. It's
Thank you.
really crazy.
Appreciate that.
And you guys are kind of just like coming in here and like we do what we want, and that works for you guys. It doesn't work for a lot of people, so we want to thank you for being on the show.
Thanks for having us.
You know what I mean?
I'm not that nervous anymore. I still want to shout
Don't,
out.
like,
don't be nervous. We breezed through that
Let's
interview.
go in and shot a Hennessy.
Quick.
Do you guys want to shout out? Okay, I've had people do that, you know. But do you guys want to shout out anything before we get back in the mix?
Shout out to Nick. He's not here right now. He's
Okay.
part of the Grandiose
The
too.
fourth
He's
member.
doing
fourth
push-ups
member.
right
The
now.
fourth
at the gym.
member of the
Yeah,
band.
he's at the gym right now.
He's at the gym getting buff.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
He's
He's getting
for the
swole
pool,
for the
we got a pool
ladies.
party June 17th at the Palms Pool.
Uh-oh.
So and then after that, July 14th, Rumor, we're doing a party at Rumor.
Okay,
Pool,
so
pool party.
so I'm,
yeah, if you
I'm
can,
sure everybody.
Hey,
Make
Everybody's
sure you guys
invited.
get out to
Like-
City 5. I know
Yeah.
they just moved spots. They're in Boca Park now, so a lot of people have been trying to hit us up like, hey, what happened to the store? It's not closed. They just moved, and they got a bigger
Okay.
location. So
Cool.
Our website is thegrandioseco.com. That's the blog, and then the actual store is thegrandioseco.bigcartel.com.
Okay.
so you can get there through both. Yeah.
All right, guys. So I want to thank you again for being on the show. Everybody hit those spots up immediately. That's very important. And we're going to stay in the mix. This is Lay It On Me, Kelly Rowland featuring Big Sean.
All right, let's get drunk.
What they want